Hello, everybody. Good evening. Welcome back to the stream. It is I, DIGI Driver, welcoming you to a late night Blender MSFS session. We are returning to the cutting board, if you will, because I have unfinished business at KPYM and took a little bit of time off this week, but I want to get right back into it. Hopefully you are having a very good evening, and I am probably not going to talk too much tonight. I just want to do a good job and focus. I will get my other window open so I can see. And oddly enough, one of my older devices is working quite well at being able to transition into my stream window. So, welcome aboard, folks. Good evening. I'll probably be streaming about this for about maybe an hour, 15 minutes tonight. So, let's not waste too much time and get underway. Now, I am working on one of the long hangers at KPYM. I need to kind of chop this piece off at the bottom, but I'm probably going to get inside and make the center spine here line up with the roof. If you can't see what I'm doing, you'll probably start picking it up shortly. So, where is my viewpoint? It's right here. Maybe up a little bit higher. Let's go. Alright, this is pretty close, but I think I can do better. Hard to tell from here, but we'll push forward. That's not terrible, but let's see. No, actually, that's not bad. All right. Did I get rid of that bottom piece already? I must have. Okay. Oh, I lifted the face. That's why. Okay. Hey, Ghost Miner. Good evening. Welcome aboard. Glad to have you. I'm doing okay. Doing okay. I debated a bit about whether or not I wanted to stream Scenery Dev tonight, but I'm glad I chose to. I am trying to create another hangar for my airport scenery, and I am about to bring another polygon back so that we can actually tie vertices together. Thank you. I hope that you are doing very well tonight. All right, there is the basic hanger. So now we're going to inset the face pretty much like we inset this roof. So we're going to look at the face here, and we are going to select it, and then we're going to inset it. So shift space bar I, and that might be all I need. That's not bad. Wow, an 18-hour trip in a ship simulator. That that reminds me of cruising with the family and getting on a boat and going just cruising to, like, some tropical destination. Wow. Been a while. I'll tell you that much. It's been a while. But also, in the same way that I brought the face up, I should probably extrude this down. Still got about an hour left in the trip. Oh, man. I tell you what, I don't remember the last time that you and I chatted, but at the beginning of April, literally April 1st, was the Cross the Pond VATSIM event. I didn't go on VATSIM, but I did fly across the Atlantic Ocean. I took off from France in a 747, and I landed in Philadelphia. And it was nice, I didn't fly it on VATSIM, so I didn't have to, like, stay in front of, like, my computer the whole time. I could, like, do other stuff, catch up with my wife, and talk. And then once I got to, like, pretty much the Jersey coast, and I got to, top of descent, it's a great feeling to know that you're about to, like, come close to finishing your trip. So I'm sure you're getting right to that point. Let's extrude this face down. Okay. Did I do that right? Hold on. Yeah, that's about right. Extrude down. That way we have walls. And that might be about as far down as I can get it. But we'll try it again. Okay. So now we kind of have the basic idea for the hangar building, and now we bring the hangar roof mock back, and now we have two pieces connected. So here's where it gets tricky. Oh, I see. Okay, okay. Gonna have to do this in sections. From Juneau to Ketchikan, a 297-mile trip. Wow. Yeah, yeah, that's a haul. Juneau to Ketchikan cruise. I'm looking this up online because you got me curious now. Okay. Oh, wow. I get it now. Juneau to Ketchikan. There's a lot of there's more than a few ways to get there, but the scenery looks amazing. And Sitka is actually not that far away from Juneau. You got that right. A lot of islands to dodge. You're absolutely right. And I'm looking at some waterways or some maps. There's even I think ships that go up to the Hubbard Glacier, which is kind of cool. That's neat. All right, enough dodging my task here. Let's go ahead and join these two polygons together. You might not see them very well because they're not in material mode. This is material mode. And to be honest, I kind of want to be in this mode because it just brightens things up. So let's do this. You're live on Twitch. Yes. Folks, if you are watching this, if you're here and you're curious at all, go check out Ghost Miner and go check out their arrival. Or if you're on the computer, you could probably have two tabs open. Want to watch this stream and want to watch Ghost Miner stream. Always up to you, of course. So, I think I need to select both of those and do a join. There we go. Now we call this just a hanger mock. And let's do this. I'm also watching your stream. That's a nice looking boat. Looks like it's raining quite a bit too, so rock on. I have my stream audio muted though, so it'll make a nice nice thing to look at while we take breaks every once in a while. We've joined these two objects together, and I am going to go to object mode. Now I think what we can do is start joining vertices. Can I join whole edges, I wonder? Can I merge them? Theoretically, yes, but let me merge vertices instead. Raining and snowing the entire 18 hours. Oh man. That's crazy. Once upon a time, man, I messed around with virtual sailing in a computer game, but it was just a demo. And if it would have been free, I would have probably spent more time doing it. But at the same time, I think Flight Sim just caught my attention so much more. Top speed of 12 knots. I mean, sheesh, I've been on cruise boats that haven't gone much faster. You get on a cruise ship, but it's not going to go much faster than 20 knots, if that. So let's merge at the center. And did that work? It did. It did. Okay. Actually, hold on. I want to bring the roof down. Ship simming does sound relaxing. Kind of like when I hop in the truck sim, which I haven't done in a long time, and I'm seriously debating picking up Iberia so I can get the latest Japan mod. But I used to do a lot of American truck sim too, so I don't know. I haven't bought Montana, I haven't bought Texas, and if I get both of them, that would be some extreme hauls. So we'll do this. We'll merge. What was that? This is the first. That's the last. Merge to the last. And I'm going to go back to the other mode. Oof, that's not helping much, is it? Okay, merge to the last. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? If we're going to merge these two things together, we're not going to need the middle polygon layer. Oh my word. I haven't seen that username in a long time. Poro to the top. Hello. It's good to have you back. It's been a long time, friend. How have you been, dude? It's been a long time. It's good to see you. We are doing some 3D scenery design. Glad you could make it. I am going to delete some faces because we're going to be tying things together. And hopefully it won't be too tricky, but we'll see. Yeah, Poro, if you've got a spare browser window, go check out the ship sim that Ghost Miner's on. Wow, instrument rating, you graduated high school. Congratulations, man. I'm glad that you focused, you really, buckled down and focused on getting something like that. Um, it's been like I've kind of seen the same thing happen for other people. Enjoy your dinner, Ghost Miner. I've seen other streamers just duck out for a long time to go do other things. I mean, what, past couple years, in the past couple of years, I have seen other simmer streamers like drop off, and I'm not mad. They're doing what they need to do to finish strong in life. I used to watch folks online, and they're not around anymore, so they made their choices. Oh, certainly. I certainly hope Brad is well as well. Brad is also well too. I can only hope that Brad is absolutely and totally just enjoying a season of, for lack of a better phrase, just chilling and having a good time. But yeah, I haven't heard from Brad in a long time, and I guess it's okay. I mean, people have to take care of themselves, so I'm not mad. Oh, I know what to do here. Let's do this. Yeah, yeah. In the past couple of years, Poro, I went from streaming flight sim to creating airport scenery, which you probably saw in your notifications and alerts. Sometime around spring of 2022, I decided I wanted to start looking at creating scenery for Microsoft Flight Simulator. So I started learning things. Nice. So you went to go see Continuum. That's cool. That's cool. I say hi to Continuum every once in a while, and I mean you've probably been to the community that still exists on Brad's Discord. There's some folks that still frequent that Discord a lot. Thank you, thank you. I'm really trying to do something with this and turn it into a possible future. Am I saying it's going to happen? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I have to I have to figure out whether or not it's plausible. But so far so good. So far so good. All right, I think I need to take that point and hook it up here. So we're gonna connect it to the first. Okay, and now I think I can take this other piece and merge it to the last. Okay, I'm looking at wireframe mode right now, so it might be very confusing, but I think we're okay. I think. This is super weird. I'm probably gonna have to split some faces off from this to make it work. Oh, wait, hold on a moment. Hold on, stop. Rewind and freeze. CPL, Corporate Pilot's License? Dude, you have been slaying it. Congratulations. That's amazing. And yes, this is a very, very, very good time to be flight simming in MSFS. There's a lot of stuff that's come out that people have been enjoying. For starters, uh, Microsoft recently released a Polynesian World Update, and the Polynesian World Update also was precluded by the release of an ATR, so another regional aircraft, which is superb from what I hear. MSEP, bonjour mon ami, comment ça va? Ça va bien? Très bien? I hope that you're doing very well, friend. I am messing around with scenery development right now, trying to make something work here. And I gotta tell you folks, I'm very happy that you all came and said hi. If nothing else happened tonight, I think I'd be happy. Oui, très bien et toi? Je suis très bien. Now, mispronouncing words like crazy, but at the same time, I am very well, because it is quite well. So, why am I using wireframe mode? I'm using wireframe mode because I had difficulty picturing how to tie these vertices together, and wireframe mode lets me do just that, tie vertices together. So I think this is almost done. Merci beaucoup. I took a little bit of French a long time ago in school, but I've been using uh, mobile app to get back in the swing of things. There's a lot of stuff that I want to learn, but you know what they say, one step at a time. But yeah, I almost didn't hop on the stream, but I gotta tell you, I'm so glad I did, to say hi to you all and to enjoy the experience. Okay, now here's the thing. I have tied most of these polygons together, but I'm going to need to tie this piece to something. I'm not sure why. Oh, I see. I see. I'm gonna have to split this, I think. Okay, time for some vertex surgery here. I don't have the ATR yet. I hear that if you have like the Premier or Premium Deluxe version of MSFS, you can buy it for like 20 bucks, which I'm sorry, for 12 bucks instead of 20. I might still buy it. I just been focused so much on building scenery these days. So let me split this. Okay, I think I have a problem because this is not the way I want it to be. But at the same time, it's only one vertex. Okay. Oh, oh wow. This looks a little messed up. Hold on. The ATR does look very good, and I think I like the idea of flying it. It's a regional aircraft. However, I think I like the idea of flying regional jets more, like the ERJ-135 or the E-170 or the, you know, um, 717 or even the 737-600, even though I don't think very many companies fly that anymore. Can I separate? No, hold on. Uh, What happens if I delete this vertex? Well, if I delete the vertex, I get rid of the face. And that's actually not a bad idea because, let's see, is this correct? Oh, no, it's not. First off, I need to bring that vertex into alignment with this one. But should I? Ooh, I see. Okay, now I think I understand. Mm, Poro. There is a company that is working on a A220 right now. And let me get a link. I think I think they're called Synapse Simulations, and they're working on the A220. Oh, excuse me. They're called Synaptic Simulations, and they're working on an open source A220. And I think there's also some stuff going on. So let me open up their YouTube channel. Yeah, there it is. Let me give you the link. Here it is. That's a link to their YouTube channel. And basically, they had a development update stream a few days ago. And they have a very, very nice looking exterior model for the A220. I'm so looking forward to seeing that plane and flying it myself. That that for me is a must fly. That and they're working on a payware 757. When I say they, I mean Bluebird Simulations and Just Flight. I'm very much looking forward to that. Okay, so Digi, how are you gonna fix your problem? I'll tell you how. I'm gonna select this face and split it in half. Oh, really? It wants to split everything? I don't know if I want to do that, but right now I don't think I have a choice. No. Merci, mon ami. Uh, à bientôt. Et à demain. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Okay, so Hotstart is also making an A220. Ah, okay. So Synaptic Simulations is doing it as freeware, and Hotstart is making it as payware. There we go. Okay. Um, that's good. That's good. I don't know if I want to tie the other face to that, but I don't think I have much of a choice. So Now I get it. All right. Now we can split this, and now we can take that vertex and join it to the one above it. All right. Actually, I was almost going to create another airport tonight, but I'm glad I didn't. There's an airport in Romania called, I forget, well, I don't know how to pronounce the name, but it's Lima Romeo Charlie Lima. And it's, I think, a regional airport that somebody made in flightsim.to, but they haven't updated it in about a year, actually a couple of years. I might make it, but I've got a long list of other airports to build, so I don't think I need to try to create all of them. I'm trying to turn this into a business, but what can I say? Sometimes that kind of stuff takes a while. Let's put it at the last. And okay, now we're going to take this one and put it at the last too. Okay, so now this whole piece is merged, and it's not perfect. Oh, now I know why it's not perfect. All right, hold on. Um, the first merge wasn't bad. I think the second merge was a little crunchy. Also, I need to... No, no, actually, that's good. I was correct. A lot of the smaller airports around Chicago. Oro. I tell you what, I would be more than happy to help you learn. And you reminded me of some points that some other people were asking before. Like doing this and not necessarily teaching other people how to do it, but collaborating with them. I would be happy to help you. Like, like reach out to me online and let me know what you're most interested in, because creating scenery is about creating 3D objects, but you also have to make the scenery happen inside the sim as well. If I have time tonight, I'll try to show you a bit of what I mean. So let me do this again. I'm going to reattach the inner piece, which should be fine. And then I'm going to attach the exterior piece as well. Yeah, that should be okay. I'm going to trust that. And now we're going to figure out what else we can do. Yeah, yeah. Feel free to drop me drop me a DM on Discord and I'll do what I can to help you get started. Believe it or not, it's actually really easy to get started if you know what you're shooting for, but you might get to a point where you're like, oh, I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to do this. And it's like, oh, wait a minute. There's a lot you have to learn. But if somebody like me can learn it, you can probably do an even better job than me. And I'm not even joking, like, this is truth. So, let's do this. I'm going to get rid of these pieces because they're kind of getting in my way. And now I'm in a similar spot to where I was on the other end. So, here's what we're going to do. I am going to take that vertex up top And we're going to tie it to this vertex at the bottom, and we are going to merge them at the first. There we go. And we're going to do the same thing with the top piece. So we're going to do that and that. Hit M for merge at the last, and now I have closed off the polygon. Okay. I'm going to get rid of some unnecessary faces, and that should help us with polygon count and performance. And now I can select that face, remove it, and now this is like the area between the walls, and this is the inside of the hanger, and there we go. Now we have a hanger that you can see in Microsoft Flight Simulator, but it's ridiculously basic. And what's worse, there may be some faces that are going to be very difficult to resolve. It's very hard sometimes to work with things in Blender and in the sim. Okay, so why are there two faces? There are probably two faces because I forgot to remove one. I'm sorry if I'm making anybody dizzy or sick. I'm just trying to get rid of some extra polygons. It looks like this piece is actually
Final approach checklist complete.
right here. Captain Custard, thank you so much for your Prime sub. Really appreciate it. I hope you're having a very good night. Really appreciate your support. Folks, if you haven't already done so, please feel free to give my friend Captain Custard a follow. Hello, my friend. It is so good to see you. We are doing some scenery dev. Let me get rid of this face, see what happens. Aha. So it was in my way. Man, I gotta tell you, you folks have made me feel so good for wanting to stream tonight. And okay, I I don't I tend to sometimes skip streams during the week, and I rarely stream during the week with my microphone on, so CRJ 900 with a 50 feet per minute landing rate. That is gourmet butter. Wow. It's so nice to have you here, Captain Custard. Seriously, it's a privilege. You know, for all the usernames that I've seen come and go, you know, the new friends and the new faces that stick around, it's a privilege having y'all here. So, okay, we've got this thing sealed off. We are building a hangar, and I'm going to go ahead and kick this into gear. So, the hangar is a long hangar, and it's broken up into parts, but I need to figure out what it looks like. So, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to save a different version of this. I always like to save revisions because it's important to kind of like document the process. All right, here's the deal. I need to look at the other object that I created. This is essentially the same idea, but I used satellite imagery to help me figure out how long this should actually be and how tall it should be. So top to bottom, it's about 6 meters plus 1.15. So I'd say about 8 meters tall. It could be smaller, but I think 8 meters is fine. And, oh wait, hold on. There's a different version of this. There should be anyway. Oh, no, there's not. Oh, that sucks. I got rid of my cuts. This is what I mean. It's got different colors for the walls and the doors. So I need to figure out how to render that nicely. So we're gonna do this the Digi way. Oh, Jared.dev. Dude, this is turning out to be a great night. First, Ghost Miner pops in, then Poro pops in, then Captain Custer comes through with a sub, and now Jarrett.dev shows up. God bless you, my brother. It is good to have you here. Folks, if you're looking for somebody that does flights in MSFS on Pilot Edge, Jarrett.dev is your man. Always looking to do, have a good flying experience.
Checklist complete.
And then he just subscribes. Oh my word. Thank you so much. Really appreciate the support, friend. So, let me do this. Let me open up a window. I'm going to share my browser screen with you folks, and I'm going to show you what it is that we're modeling today. So, first off, folks, please let me know if the volume is okay, if it's too loud, if it's too quiet, if I'm too boomy, stuff like that. Oh, wait a minute. I see Captain Custard coming through with the gift sub. Thank you so much, my guy. All right. So, I'll share with you a teensy secret. This is what I've been doing. I have been modeling by taking a look at real-world objects and pulling them into the sim. And essentially, this hangar is what we're modeling today. Now, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to freak out if my dimensions are good or bad. We're just going to do the best we can because I don't have a lot of time to second guess myself. So, tell you what, let's have some fun with this today. Okay. Now, what I probably should have done was broken this up into pieces while the lower hangar was disconnected, but we don't have that luxury right now. I'm going to take a look at the picture. Thank you so much, Captain Custard. It's a privilege to hang out. It's a privilege to have you here, and I hope that you enjoyed tonight's stream. I'm going to give you a little taste of what I do as a scenery dev. So, this hangar right here, that's what we're focused on. We're even going to try to model a basic version of this piece here. I'm not sure if that exists there. Hey, welcome back. Wow, it's amazing. Ghost Miner is sailing a boat into Ketchikan. Us flight sim pilots fly from like Anchorage to Ketchikan, and Ghost Miner is actually piloting a boat in Virtual Sailor and going there. I happen to have a window open watching him. So If you haven't already done so, go check out Ghost Miner and see what he's piloting right now. So let me get back to the sim. Actually, you're watching me watching him right now. Huh. So there you go. What was that called? Stream sniping? Stream watching? There you go. A little bit of publicity. I need to create 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 individual segments. So I'm going to have to move these pieces myself. Oh, hold on. We have passed the 19-hour mark. Oh my word. That's a lot. Oh, wait a minute. I know what to do. I don't know why I didn't think about this. Oh, you got it, Ghost Miner. So I need to reload the other model. Okay. Can I hide this? Yes, I can. Unfortunately, it's not ideal, but I can kind of get an idea. Actually, no, I can't. Hold on. Yeah, so I think I have an idea. I think I know what to do. Um, Fair warning, it's probably going to be proportionally incorrect, but you know what? Tonight, I just don't care. We're going for it. And I see. I get it. So, if the intermediate pieces are going to be between 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 blocks. Yeah, let's call them 6 blocks for now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then this last one's going to be a little bit longer. So 6, 7, 8. Okay. Thanks, Boro. All right, here we go. So that's the first piece, and then the folding hanger doors are going to be probably about twice as long, so about 12. So we count. We go 1. Wait, gotta move it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lost count. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, that actually feels nicely proportioned. So the middle pieces are going to be 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Eight to 12 knots. Oh yeah, it's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a while. I believe you. That's incredible. So I need to make like 3 more pieces. 1, 2, 3. Almost. I need to make 1, 2, 3 more of the dividers. So, do I have enough room is the question. Let's see. I might. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I hope I got this right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I think so far so good. We've got 1, 2, 3. I think we just need 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, including the last piece. We might be good. 20 minutes away from harbor. Oh man, that's gotta feel good. One, two, three, four, five, six. I may be just a little bit off the count because I don't think I'm gonna have enough room. I may need to make these pieces 5 and the hanger 10. Okay. Yeah, okay. We'll roll with this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we will do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And the middle piece is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we might actually make it this time. Here goes. Five. All right. And then we do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just about. I'm not going to worry about perfect measurements. I think we'll actually pull it off this time. Here goes. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then one final divider. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many do I have now? We have 5. Did I? I feel like I overestimated now. I might have. I wish I could translate all these pieces down. I might actually be able to. Let me see. Oh, okay, okay. This might be a problem, but we'll see. The last piece is entirely too big, but let's flip this around. Hmm. If I do 12, no, I think 12 actually will work. Try it again. One thing about working with Blender, as long as I have, I'm starting to move faster. Hopefully that's a good thing. Okay, now I see where I was going wrong with the other ones. I think we need to make the hanger sections 11 segments wide. I think. No, actually, 12 is fine. But I completely messed up from the beginning and I was having difficulty seeing that. All right, Digi, trust the process. Let's go. Okay. Do I want 12 or do I want 11? Let's see. 2, 3. I think I want 11. Keep it that way. All right, and let's put this again. Yep, I think I like that now. And then we do that again. And then we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But tell you what, we're going to add one more length. And now we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, there we go. All right, so we have the makings of a hanger. I know it looks really simple, but work with me on this. We are going to take this and create a smaller piece from front here. Because remember, there was a small piece in that picture that you saw where there's like a front building to it on the right side. All right, now let's go ahead and grab it. I wonder what would be easier to do. Probably duplicate the object and then shrink it down. So let's do that. It's going to be a fairly small piece. So we're going to right click on it and we're going to paste it. Grab it, move it down, and it's going to go way out of frame, so I'm not going to worry about that. We're going to adjust it, shrink it down, how many squares? I know it's going to be less than the number of squares that I had before, so it's going to be like a little bit less than half. So if we made this like 8 squares, 1, 2, 3, 4, that's actually pretty good. All right. Here goes. I need to shrink this. And we're going to dissolve a whole bunch of edges. So here's what we'll do. Okay, those edges are gone. Oof. I'm glad I was able to pick that much faster. All right, Captain Custard, take care, my friend. God bless you, and thank you so much for the sub and for the gift sub. Until next time, friend. Truth be told, I should probably be getting to sleep sometime soon too, but having too much fun. So, let's fix this bottom piece too. I want to dissolve these edges. Should be able to get rid of all of them without too much trouble. Oh, wait a minute. Did I just get rid of some wall on the inside? Right. Oh, I don't like it when that happens. Okay, so we are looking at the inside of this. Alright, the inner walls should be fine. So getting rid of these lines shouldn't be difficult. Hmm. Can't you just take a look at the wireframe, Digi? That's better. Way less nausea-inducing as well. Okay, so the question is, did I wreck the inside of this building? I can't tell from this angle. I can't. Okay. I do see what looks like an orphaned line segment. So I might have to get rid of it. That's okay. Okay, that had just gone. That's fine. That's fine. Now what we're going to do is we're going to select those roof segments and we're going to shrink them down. So, in real life, this piece is not much bigger. The top of this kind of lines up with this edge. So, right about there. And there we go. Now we can take this and we can tie it together to this piece. Oh, excuse me. We're going to take the entire object. Ah, let's put the origin at the center of the geometry. There we go. Put this through the wall. And let's actually bring those edges in a bit. Okay. This is where things get interesting. Oh, you know what? I don't have to do that. I can take this and just make it skinnier by default. And that's not bad. That's a pretty good approximation. Okay. So now we have the object that we were building before. And I'm going to call this Hangar Office Mock. Okay. So we've got the top of the hangar. These hangar segments are going to be different than these hangar segments. But one last thing before we get started. We're going to take a look at you because we need to create windows. Ooh, that's interesting. Weird. I wonder why it's doing that. All right, let's take a look at the vertices. We're talking about the Z coordinate, right? Yes. That's the coordinate I want for Z. There we go. And we'll do the same thing with the other side. And it's weird and it's confusing and it's frustrating and you're like, oh my word, why is it taking so long to build a simple house? Well, I'm going to tell you. Because you need to set yourself up for success. Okay, windows are going to go there. And then you have the front face, which is going to have 2 windows on each side and a door. Oh my word, you have? You arrived. Whoa. Dude, that's fantastic. Congratulations. All right, tell you what, let's take a look at this. And we're going to create, let's see. Oh, interesting. So different sides for different segments. Let's go ahead and switch back to that window again. Yeah, we're going to need 2 windows on this side. So 1, 2. And then we're going to split it on this side. Same idea. How many faces was that? One, 2. I think that's it. All right, great. All right, Jared.dev, I'm sorry I missed your message before. God bless you. Have a great rest of your night. How to make a paddle boat go 100 knots? That's that's some serious turbocharging. Okay, so now what do I do? Probably this. Oh, not from that side. Okay. That is super weird. Okay. Can I do it from here? No, not really, but we're going to do it anyway. Okay. Take that vertex. Ugh. Okay. Save this Z value. And let me see if I can pick all of these vertices and apply the same transform to them. Not really. This sucks. I am accomplishing what I want. It's just taking longer. And for the sake of displaying this in the airport tonight, I'm not going to think too hard. Okay, so we're going to have windows and we're going to have a door. And the door is probably going to be right smack dab in the middle. And that should be fine. So we're going to kind of imagine that this is the door. So you'll pardon my oversimplification, but we're going to make things really simple tonight, just as a soak test. So the top portion of the hanger is going to be one color, and different segments are going to be different colors. Thank you, Poro. Have a great night, and I'll make sure to send you a DM. Take care. So now we're going to color this. So I need to go into material mode, and I'm going to choose the object. We're going to create a material. First material is going to be hanger roof. And no texture mapping, this is going to be straight color. Oh, excuse me, that's weird. It's not letting me pick the same thing for the roof? No, it's not. Oh, and if you hear noise, it's because Microsoft Flight Sim is catching a landing at the airport that I loaded into. Are they landing or aren't they? Oh, looks like they are. Good stuff. Um, okay, good, good. Now I can pick hangar roof, and I can say it's going to be dark gray. And for everything else, we're going to pick a different material and call it hanger 1. Oh, excuse me? No, I need to create a new material. Hanger 1. And we're going to make this a kind of dark red. And then we're going to assign it to the actual sides. So I pick which sides I want. And we're going to pick this. Oh no, wait. Those sides are going to get that assigned. Hmm. Hmm. Oh man, that's unbelievable. So you basically have a speedboat, paddle boat. That's a little crazy. Okay, I messed up. Let me focus. All right, here we go. And we're going to take those sides and we're going to assign the hanger 1 material to them. Just like that. And we're going to create a new material called hanger 2. And this will be more like a what would I call that? Like a creamier white. Somewhere around there. And I'm going to assign it to the remaining pieces. it's a little bit darker than I would have liked. That's good. And we're going to do the same thing with these faces here. Okay, not hang a roof. Actually, it's not a bad idea because that looks a little... Oh, I know. I see. Okay. That's got to be hanger red. Only thing is it can't be that for the entire building, so I gotta make more materials. Okay. Material 2 is hanger roof, which is assigned. And we're gonna make a new material and call it hanger office. And that will be a little bit different. And there we go, there's hanger office. And we're gonna assign it to these. And like so. But what we need is a kind of fake window texture. And we're going to make this dark. And now we're gonna fix some of these. Interesting. The traffic just disappears when it lands here. I also lowered the in-game volume. So that's a little bit easier. Okay, so now we kind of have an idea. And I'll make a door. And a sign. And there we go. Okay, so you see this? We're going to save it. And we're going to put it in the sim. That's weird. My, that's why it wasn't working anymore. Okay, good enough. Let's go ahead and prep this for export. I'm going to reuse the old GLTF file, and we're going to use selected objects and export. Now I'm going to double check my program, and we're going to grab the GLTF file just to make sure we can see it. And we're going to check it out in Windows. Oh, very good point. I forgot to select the entire object. Duh. And then we're going to try again. I think at least. We should be fine. Yeah, looks like we got it now. It's a very basic polygon, but it's a polygon. All right. Let me teleport my plane to a airport of my choosing. It's going to be KPYM.
500.
Okay, now hopefully I should be able to make the time daytime. Good. Oh, superb. Absolutely superb. All right. I didn't have to exit the sim. We're going to load in PYM and we're going to place the hanger down, and you guys will see the fruits of my labor. Now, I'm going to change my window so you can see the sim. And here we are. Everything should be loading in. And I'm going to export the BIN, GLTF, and XML files over to a new folder in my output. There we go. We're going to overwrite what we have. And I'm going to rebuild everything. And now I should be able to wrap up. Okay, no errors. Great. Wonderful. And this default object is about to get replaced. And I will move this sign out of the way for now because it's going to need to move. We'll leave it hanging. And I'm going to create a polygon exclusion. And now we can do this. Bop, 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 bop. Press enter, save it, and we're going to call this something. We're going to say default long red hanger exclusion. Buildings, exclude all. It's gone. So just barely touches it. And now we're going to go into objects, choose scenery, and we're going to put our object down. Red long hanger, add, and there it is. All right, let's see how well or how poorly scaled it is. All things considered, it kind of doesn't feel bad to me. It's just a teensy bit off the ground. So I might have to flatten the terrain around it. But there you go. Now you kind of have an idea of what the object is that's going to go there. And we'll make it look better than this, of course, but that's just the idea. And I can take my sign and put it back where it was. And even rotate it so it sits nice. And there you go. It's not perfect, but it'll do. Actually, you want to know what? Let's put it the way it's supposed to go. There we go.
Good evening, ma'am. How are you? I'm doing good.
Cappuccine Steve, thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate having you on board. Welcome. We are working on scenery for Microsoft Flight Simulator, and I spent tonight learning how to kind of get rid of some creator's block and rapidly prototype a hangar, which we're going to include and flesh out with details over the coming week in the sim. Now, there's a lot of default objects that I'm going to have to replace here, but there you go. I appreciate having you on board. This sign was made in Blender by hand. No texture mapping. I think I like the idea of going that route for signs in the game because it gives me the opportunity to make them very sharp. I employed very similar technology for these signs here, with the exception of the texture map. Everything else is basically vector graphics, including this sign and that sign. Air Amaruk, my friend, hello, good to see you. I believe both Capuchin Steve and Air Amaruk are both streaming. I know Air Amaruk streaming. I know you were streaming a little while ago, Air Amaruk. So feel free to check out their channels. And yeah, I had been trying to figure out how to get this thing built or prototyped in the sim for a while now, but here it is finally. And I have other buildings as well, some custom hangars here and here, a custom building here with a mug and coffee table. The mug, on the other hand, I'm not sure about, but we'll figure that out later. And oh, I might be missing the other object that I added before. That's okay. I've got lots of start positions. Well, you're very welcome. You reached 100 followers. Oh, that's fantastic. Congratulations. Custom hangar. And some helipads. Custom taxi signs. And taxiways with custom border work. I still have to do a bunch of stuff to the airport. I definitely need to finish my work with the default buildings. So I'm trying to figure out what the next few steps are going to be. But there you have it. By all means, folks, feel free to stay tuned and follow along. I am in the process of trying to finish this airport to release it, hopefully for sale on Sim Market soon. And there's a lot more QA that I have to do to get this airport ready. But it is well past my bedtime, and I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here. I will save this. I will most likely make a backup copy, like a good boy, because that's very important. And I will continue to work on this, if not tomorrow, next week. I was feeling a little burnt out a little while ago, but now I think I'm back, and I want to do my best for the community, for all of you, to show you a completed airport and to have fun with the process. So, folks, thanks so much for stopping in today. Really appreciate having you on board and supporting this this effort. Hope that you have a great rest of your evening or morning. And yeah, I'm gonna head out for now. Yeah, I'm looking forward to actually releasing this. I'm looking forward to giving my friend from Massachusetts a pre-release copy, an alpha copy, so he can help me with testing if he wants to. And we'll do the best we can to get this airport built. But yeah, it's been, details here and there, nitpicking things, and I hope to have a usable airport available for everybody very, very soon. So please, please stay tuned. Much love to everybody here. God bless you. And like I always like to say, if you don't have peace, you need the Prince of Peace, and that is Jesus Christ. Take care, folks. Have a great rest of your night, and until next time, bye-bye.